Hey, how you all doing? Today was the day I had my CMC trapezoid suspension blah blah blah. Basically it is a thumb reconstruction. This video probably won't interest any of my regular subscribers, but if anyone out there is thinking of having the operation like I was and started looking for videos of what people's experiences were, this is just another experience. This will let you know how I'm feeling, what happened over the course of this afternoon since my operation till about midnight now. I'm wide awake. So the operation itself, they open you up just above the wrist to take out the trapezoid. I think it's called trapezoid, the bone which is worn down and is arthritic or whatever. They then clean out the bone above it, which is near the thumb, of any spurs, etc., to tidy it up. They down past the wrist they give a little nick which will probably have 2 stitches, and a few inches further down and they split the tendon running through it, which has ridges and like valleys. They split one of those and pull it back through, so you got 2/3 of a tendon actually working. Hey mate, how are you? And what they do then, that was security by the way, it's midnight, they want to know who's talking, etc. And then they put it through the bone that they've drilled, screw it in place, create a sling between that and the index finger, and then sort of concertina it, and that becomes the suspension of the bone, as opposed to putting in an artificial implant like they would with a knee or an ankle or a shoulder or an elbow, wrist, etc. Just keeps it more natural. And then they stitch it all up. You are in a cast for 2 weeks because to stop the arm from moving and the wrist, just to give the tendons time to heal. They'll then take the cast off and form a personalised fitting splint which you'll wear for 6 weeks after that. So that's just a bit of a rundown of what happened. So anyway, get to hospital 10 AM, book me in. They do a lot of obs in that first couple of hours, your blood pressure, your heart rate, testing my blood because I'm type 2 diabetic. And then 1 o'clock I basically got wheeled through to the theatre. 2 o'clock I was in theatre. By 4:15, 4:20 I was back in the ward. They asked if I wanted something to drink, something to eat as a snack. I just said no because dinner will be ready in 20 minutes and I don't want to double eat, which was fine. They like to know that you're drinking water to keep your fluids up, and once you do that they take that saline drip off you to hydrate you. And they like to know when you've done your first pee, your first urine, etc. I had a nerve block right up my right arm, so at the moment this is what I'm looking like at the moment. I can sort of move them 4 fingers. The other one is the thumb is encased in a cast, so I can move them. I've got to keep doing that to keep things moving. That's as far as I can do it at the moment. They're all tingly like you've been sleeping on your arm all night, and you know you've got that pins and needles nerve tingly feeling like ants running up and down you. That's really annoying at the moment, but I've got no pain. The nerve block will wear off tomorrow. Been given a couple of low grade painkillers like Panadol, which is OTC stuff over the counter, and yeah, just to stop any dull pain that may appear overnight. But yeah, it seems to be going well. The only issue I have with general anaesthetic is that I get really ravenous for food, and I just can't stop eating for that first 24 hours, which is really bad when you're diabetic, plus you're slightly overweight as well. But that's okay. I try to eat the good stuff in here, you know, fruit, yogurt, jelly, stuff that's really not going to make you put on too much weight, but is still unfriendly to diabetics, but it's the best of the best. Apart from carbohydrates, which are sandwiches, which don't work too well when you're diabetic as well. Plenty of water, a couple of cups of coffee, etc. Wide awake, not going to sleep tonight. That's another thing I get with general anaesthetic. So this is my video just for that first evening after surgery. I'll probably do another one tomorrow once the anaesthetic wears off, just to let you know the pain levels, etc., and what I can and can't do and what sort of medication I'm taking. But that's me, people. You might be different. This is just an overview to go with someone else whose videos you may have seen of having the same operation, so you can sort of get how it differs for everybody, and whether you think it's the right thing for you. I'll do one after a week as well to let you know how it's going, and then the second week mark when the cast comes off and I go into a splint, and I'll do one every couple of weeks after that till the splint comes off. So please subscribe if you're interested in this sort of thing to do with the surgery. Please subscribe. I'll leave a link to the actual hospital I went to and the incredible orthopedic surgeon and his staff as well, so you can sort of follow them up if you're in Perth, Western Australia. I'm at the Mount Hospital, which is at the bottom of Kings Park on Mounts Bay Road, which overlooks the river one way and the park the other way. And Dr. Benjamin Kimberley, or Mr. Benjamin Kimberley as surgeons are called out here. Absolutely fabulous, nice guy, very customer focused, very, he's sort of, what would you call him, very patient orientated. You know, he seems to care about his patients, so I'll let you know with stuff like that. But at this stage, that's really all I can say. At this stage, I really don't have any pain because of the nerve block. It's a bit annoying because of the thumbs and fingers are all tingly like pins and needles that just won't go. The night staff here are absolutely fabulous, letting me do my own thing. Security, as you saw at the beginning of the video, just come by and checked. That's their job. Great stuff, you know, that everyone's doing the right thing here. I actually have a shared room. I did ask for a single room because I have my private health insurance, but they didn't have one at the time, so you have a shared room. The guy who's in my room's in for a totally different thing. Same age as me, he's a tradie as well, a boiler maker. I'm actually a carpenter, so we've got the whole tradie thing to talk about, and being the same age, we've probably got a lot of things in common. But anyway, that's all I have for now. If you have come here just for the medical procedure side of it, leave questions that you may think may be relevant at this stage, and I'll try and answer them from my perspective. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not in the medical field at all, but I can give you my perspective and my opinions of how I've been feeling. If you have come here for being a regular subscriber for my music channel, great, thanks a lot. I've received a couple of well wishes on other videos as well that I've mentioned. Thank you very much for that. Until tomorrow afternoon, I'll sign off now. I can't say my usual stuff. Stay safe, take care of now, and catch you around, folks. And anyone here from my music channel, you'll notice I'm not wearing a hat. I do have hair. I keep it fairly short. So until next time, guys, I'll try and get a couple of hours sleep now and see what happens. Otherwise, I will see you at some point tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'll upload this, by the way, because, you know, I may not be up to uploading on my laptop or whatever in the morning or whatever. We'll just see what happens. I do go home tomorrow. Oh, that's another thing. I'm staying in hospital overnight simply because the operation was late afternoon. Lynn has a couple of issues with cataract surgery happening soon, and the dim light of, you know, dusk and street lights and that really don't agree with her as far as driving goes, and I need a driver to take me home. So paying the insurance at you know, I thought, well, I may as well use it and spend the night here. She'll pick me up in the morning and we'll take it from there. But yeah, I'll keep you up to date. Anyone, as I said, who's here for the operation only and the recovery period. So yeah, all right, guys, 10-minute video. As I said, leave questions if you have any, etc., and I'll try to give you my perspective. Till next time, Well, we'll say stay safe, take care, all for now, catch you around, and bye folks.